Janet eating her hash browns. She's got her bacon and eggs and hash browns. And her nice hot java with the werewolf cream in it, right?
Right.
From Werewolves. Or is that, no, that's Dino Milk from the T-Rex. T-Rex, oh, look at it. Janet with her ovaries, the eggs. Mmm. Yeah, she is pigging out. Let's see, have some of that bacon. Grab that whole piece of bacon. I want to see the fat. Wait, I want to see. Hold that. Okay, now have a piece of dino bacon. Mmm. That's from Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus bacon. Mmm. And there's my bacon and eggs right there. Ovaries, the eggs, my hash browns. Mmm. Yeah, gotta get my bacon and eggs. Look at that. Are you people jealous out there in Haunted Pontiac and at the Monster Bash and in Austin, Texas? You should be here. In Niles, Illinois at the Niles Grill. Mmm. And there's my dino bacon. That's from Triceratops meat. Mmm. Mmm, nice. I like the fat on the bacon. Mmm. Like Andy Griffith says, mmm, that's good eating. Mmm. Post Toasties. Remember Post Toasties commercial with Andy Griffith?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Mmm. Post Toasties. Janet eating her dinosaur bacon there. That's from a behemoth, which means dinosaur. In Job chapter 40, verse 15, it says, "Behold now behemoth, which I made with thee." That talks about how big that's not talking, that's not like an allegory or a comparison. That's talking about an actual creature that God made. God made the dinosaurs, man, because the bones prove it. He made them. Satan did not plant dinosaur bones to deceive us. Anybody believes that, an idiot. Now, I like Huckabee, okay? But he's not the one that said that originally. He got that because somebody told him that. Because that's been going around for ages. No, the dinosaur bones are there. You know, they were real creatures that existed. They got wiped out eventually. That was another age. I don't know how old they are. Some say it's 100 million years. Some people think 200 million years ago, where the Cretaceous period was 235 to like 135 million years ago, something like that. So, Jurassic period was up to like 225 million years ago. That was right before the Cretaceous period. That's when they had the pterodactyl, the brontosaurus, brachiosaurus, whatever, apatosaurus, all those creatures, iguanodon, and right. And there's that's Janet eating a Quetzalcoatl egg, the flying reptile, prehistoric. They found them in the caves. They were preserved. Yeah, that's what those are. That's Quetzalcoatl eggs. Get them at your spooky snack counter now for only 25 cents. Mmm. Mmm. I like the fat on the bacon, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Mm. 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 Gotta get my hash browns, get my carbs, man. Carbs to build my muscles. Well, to feed your muscles. You need glycogen, glycogen, glycose, or whatever you call it. Blood sugar. That's what the carbohydrates turns into. It turns into blood sugar. When you eat oatmeal or potato. Only thing is, oatmeal is a slower digesting carb. It's healthier than just like plain sugar or something, or like pie, which pie is okay too. A pie and a glass of milk is a good snack when you're watching monster movies or watching The Untouchables late night on TV, whatever. And of course, I gotta have my nice hot Java. Yeah, that's Dr. Suave brand Java here. Yeah. Mmm. That's good Java. Drink that Java, Janet. Vampire woman, drink that Java. Yeah.
I was going to do that anyway.
That's good Java, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's Dr. Suave brand Java. You know that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was imported all the way from Haunted Pontiac, Michigan this morning. Mm-hmm. It was made in Dr. Suave's secret underground laboratory where he makes his Java. The gigantic cocoa beans. Yeah. Mmm. Okay, we'll see. Oh, look, I got the money for you. Look, Look at this stash of cash. That's from 2 weekends of selling my monster movie right here in this envelope, man. Look at that. 520 stinking bucks. I really had 625 stinking bucks. Or bucks that smell good. These smell good. Look at that. Look at that stash of cash. Look at that. I dare anybody to try and take that from me, man. You're gonna mess with the rock. That's why I'm not afraid to show it. Look at that. Look at that stash of cash. Yeah, it's like Eddie Munster had the Butch Patrick. When I saw him at the Fantastic Con in Milwaukee in '91, when I first met him, he had a stash of cash from selling pictures and stuff. He was in his pocket. He had like what? This one guy said, "Look at that stash." And he kind of smiled, put it in his pocket. I mean, he even say like $400 at least. This is $520. I dare some big thug to try and take it from me. I won't give it to him over my dead body. All right, I'm going to put this in the bank today. But I just wanted to show it to you, Janet. Look at that. Look at that, Janet. Are you impressed?
I'm impressed.
Yeah. And you know, you're getting some of that because I sold 18 DVDs at Monster Bash. I made $345 in those 3 days. And then the following weekend in Austin, Texas, the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema, they showed 3 of my movies. They showed Frankenstein, Dracula versus Saddam Hussein first, my first movie, which I made in '91 and '93. Then that's the one that Terry Murray said, "Oh, I would never buy it. I would never sell it. You know, it's just good to show the whole family, but I would never buy it. I would never sell it." Well, I didn't like that, but I looked myself in the mirror the next day and I said, "I don't care what he says." This was late at night, about 3 a.m. when I got home. I said, "I don't care what he says." I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm going to keep on cranking out these monster movies because I want to. Because I know there's people out there that are going to enjoy them. Even if it's just one person, I'm going to do, even if it's just one person. There's those people, there's more than that out there, I know. And when they see these movies, they're going to like them. And you know, there were those people that like that. They appreciate what I did. And look at now, these guys, that's the first movie they showed in Austin, Texas. That was the first one they showed. Dracula vs. Saddam Hussein, my first monster movie, which I made in '91, in my backyard of my house. And then and inside my house, the basement, the garage, and then they showed Devilant, and then they showed War of the Werewolves, which they thought was like my best movie. That's a good one. Where I turn myself into a werewolf, do the werewolf transformation with the hair, and I sold 14 stinking DVDs in less than an hour. I made $280 in less than an hour selling my monster movie. So there, this is to rub it in your critics' nose that didn't believe in The Rock, that didn't think I was gonna make it. Haha, I'm getting the last laugh, buddy. Ask my buddy. Trujillo, my buddy on Facebook. Trujillo, yeah, he's a Finna Svengoolie. He sent me a nice message yesterday. He said, "Yeah, this is to The Rock. These are people that didn't believe in The Rock. The Rock told you so. He told you he was going to make it. You should have believed that he was going to make it. You should have been behind him and supported The Rock." Amen, brother. You going to say amen to that?
Amen.
Amen. Thank you for that amen. Amen, Sister Janet. And so you get all the residuals. I sold 1 copy of Miss Werewolf. I sold 2 copies of the documentary, which includes Werewolf and the Witch, which you play the witch. I sold a copy of Frankenstein Stalks at Monster Bash. I sold a copy of Frankenstein Stalks at the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. 2 copies of Giant Horny Toad Monster at Alamo Drafthouse. I sold like 6 copies of Giant Horny Toad Monster, 4 copies of Giant Horny Toad Monster at Monster Bash. I sold a copy of Miss Werewolf at Monster Bash, and I sold a couple documentaries there. All together, you know, you get $16 and 25 stinking cents. Only get you out of 10 here. I'm just spreading it out there. Let's see, where's a 10? Find a 10. There's a 10. A nice crispy 10 for you. I'm gonna give you a nice crispy one. There you go. Yeah, and a nice looking one. There's a 10.
Thank you.
And of course, I got a 5 in my pocket that I was gonna give to you. Where is it? There it is. I got right there. Here is a nice crispy 5. And then here is a nice crispy 1. And here is, somewhere in my pocket, I got a quarter. Yeah, there we go. Pulling it out there for you. A California quarter. There is your quarter. 16. Hold up that money. Show that money. You are a fat caddis, a fat female cat. I'm a fat cat. Look, put it all together. Put the other one in there. Yeah, there you go. Hold it. Yeah, pull it close to your face. Hold it close to your face. Yes, so you can see it. Turn it this sideways. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, $16.25 residuals off my monster movies. How's it? Aren't you glad you played Miss Werewolf?
Yeah.
And the witch.
Uh-huh.
You got a good look at all this money here. Look at that. I'm rolling in money like Herman Munster. I'm rolling in money. Rolling. I'm drowning in money. And then what does Lily say? She says, okay, drown. And she pours the bucket of water on him.
That's funny.
Good. That's good Java. It's Dr. Swab brand Java. I can be crazy here because this is one of the few snack shops they let me be myself in. They're used to me. And plus, amen, and making all this money, I can say whatever I want. Because the fact is, I am famous now. I am getting known. Yeah, you people that said, oh, The Rock's never going to make it. You got about 10 years left in your career. One lady says, how old are you? I said 45. This was like back in 98. And she says to me, oh, you got about 10 more years. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, look it's been more than 10 years, man. It's been like 14 years. And look they showed my movies to over 180 people at the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema in Austin, Texas. They paid my way down there first class. First class, buddy. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, you're my female buddy. You're still my buddy, just like your cat's my buddy. Boo.
Yeah.
She's my female cat buddy. Yeah, she's my buddy. Yeah, Boo's a cute cat. Hey, I don't know if I can fit this in there. I'll just take like this. I'm gonna stick it in there. And I'm going to put it in the bank. Right now it's in the rock bank, down deep in my pocket. Yeah, the envelope still smells good from those 500. It was 625 stinking bucks that I spent about 80, I spent about 100 of it. Yeah, that sounded like 520. I spent 105 of it, after Monster Bash or whatever. Okay, but, when you make that much money, you can blow some money, I had a beer out there in Pittsburgh. And, I had one beer in Texas. I got a free beer. Didn't cost me anything. All my meals were paid for. We had barbecue, everything. They took me out to Magnolia Cafe twice. Yeah. And I had the migas, which comes from hormigas, which is the Spanish word, Mexican word for ants. So devil ant in Mexican is hormiga diabolo, and devil ant 2 is hormiga diabolo dos, or devil ant 2, or ant devil 2, whatever. Yeah, this is Devil Ant Bacon and Devil Ant Java by the Dr. Schwab Coffee Company in haunted Pontiac, Michigan. It was flown in this morning. It's good Java. Okay, I'll see you. I want to say see you to all our fans.
I'll see you.
Thanks to all your fans out there in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks to all the fans of Monster Bash in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, they're going to be in Mars, Pennsylvania. So, yeah, and thanks to Ronald Adams for giving me, and Paisley for giving me the Forey Award. You want to say some of that? Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to Ron and Paisley. Yeah, 'cause I got the big Forey Award. I got an award for my filmmaking. It's like an Academy Award. They only give out 2 of those a year, and I got one. So, there. People say, oh, did you ever win an award? Yeah, well, that's not the thing. I do it because I love what I'm doing. It's cranking out the next movie that's important to me, not awards. But I'm glad that people appreciate it and give me those awards because that's very nice of them. That's because they honor me. The people giving it appreciate you. That's because Ron Adams and Paisley, they the only 2 that knew about that. It was a top secret. Big Leonard Hayhurst knew I was supposed to be there, but I don't think Ron didn't actually tell him I was getting an award. Only Ron and Paisley knew that I was getting one. With Mr. Big, Bird Eye Gordon got an award the same night. And Kevin Slick and Mark Stadler and that guy Mark from New York, the guy that's friends with Ray Harryhausen, he got one too for keeping the genre alive, supporting the classic the classic monster movies. He's a nice guy. That guy, I forget his last name, Mark. Good friends of Ray Harryhausen. Yeah, they showed James Franciscus in the Valley of Guanji. You ever heard of that movie, Valley of Guanji?
No.
It's about giant T-Rex, giant dinosaurs.
No.
And James Franciscus, and his greatest role ever. Yeah, it's a good movie. They showed that film screening of that at Monster Bash from an actual 16mm print. And I really thank Mark from New York for coming down and showing that. I'm glad he got an award same night as me. Yeah, here's to you, buddy. I forget your last name, but you're a nice guy. I like you. Good. That's good job. Okay, I'll see you. Gotta finish my bacon and eggs. It's all cold now. Bacon and eggs, my favorite breakfast. And it's Sugar Ray Leonard's favorite breakfast, too. The boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His favorite meal is bacon and eggs. Get my nice hot Java. There's my USS Iwo Jima shirt. LPH2. Because I was on the USS Iwo Jima during 2 med cruises between 78 to 80 for the Marine Corps. I was stationed in the Marines for 4 years. From 76 to 80. Boot camp, San Diego. I was stationed Subic Bay, Philippines from 77 to 78. I boxed on the Subic Bay boxing team with my pal from Chicago. Former Chicago Golden Gloves champion. 74 welterweight champ. And 75 middleweight champion runner-up. He lost to Johnny Lira by a close decision, but he knocked Lira down. And Lira fought for the world title in the pros on ABC Wide World of Sports. So, you know, he lost to the best Bowie. Anyway, Bowie Gould. William Bowie Gould. Former Golden Gloves champion. He was stationed on the Subic Bay boxing team. Him and I were both on the team. He was like the team captain. And he won the Westpac title, man. Western Pacific middleweight championship. Yeah. So here's the Bowie and all my fellow Marines out there. Hoorah! I met 2 Marines today. I said hoorah. I showed them my monster movie flyer for Frankenstein Stalks. That's this thing right here. I think I got one. There it is. I showed them that. Frankenstein Stalks. I told them that I made the movie Frankenstein versus Saddam Hussein. Yeah. I shook hands with a Marine today. Hoorah! Semper Fi. Okay. I'll see you. Here's to the Corps, the Marine Corps. And Romney rocks. I'm going with Romney because we need to improve our economy, and I think Romney is the man to do it. Romney is the man. Obama's tried hard. He's a good man, but I'm going with Romney. I think we need a Republican back in office. I'm a Bush man. I like GW. God bless GW. I want to go to one of his barbecues. I hope he has a rattlesnake roundup and we can have the fried rattlesnake out there in Texas. I want to meet him sometime. I want to go to his barbecue because I love Bush. I've always voted for Bush. I voted for his dad. I handed out 200 flyers door to door in '84 for Go with the Gipper when him and Bush's dad, Bush Sr., were running, you know, for president and vice president together. Yeah, I still got my Go with the Gipper pen for Ronnie, baby. Well, my name is Ronald Reagan, and I wholeheartedly support the re-election of George W. Bush as President of the United States in 2012. Go with Bush. You want to go with Bush, Janet, Vampire Woman? Go with Bush.
No.
Put your hand up. Say go with Bush.
No.
You don't want to do that? Why? You know he can't run again?
No.
What?
I don't like him.
You don't like Bush? Why? What's wrong with you? You're supposed to like Bush because I like him. If you're gonna be in my movies, you gotta be a Bush supporter. You gotta go. Just like Richard Crowe, Ghost Hunter. He liked the Republicans. He liked Bush. He liked Romney. He did not like Obama. I respect Obama. He was the president. I know he's a nice man, and I like him. But you know, and I'm proud of him. You know, it's like first Black American president. That's good. First African American president. So I mean, you know, that's an accomplishment. And sure, I'm proud of him. Just like, you know, God made all the races: black, white, Hispanic, American Indian, whatever. He made all of them. You know, so God made all the races. So, you know, be proud of your race. Be proud of who you are. There's nothing to be ashamed of. God made all the races. He made us in His image. We are made in the image of God. So, you know, we believe in supporting human life. Amen. So, you know, I just want to say, so, you know, I believe in being nice to all those other countries. If you're in the military, you're supposed to be a servant to the other countries. You are to make that country better by your presence, by visiting there. A soldier is a servant, is a public servant, just like the police, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast, the National Guard. We're there to help serve America, serve people, and in other countries too. We're to be a blessing to them. But we have to learn to fight for some defense of the innocent, defense of innocent people. So, you know, we can't just let terrorists bomb us. I mean, we have to fight back. So that's why we need a strong military. That's why we have a police force. That's why we have the military. We're not just out there. The people got the wrong impression. Oh, you're out there trained to kill. No, that's only if necessary. But that's to protect the innocent lives. We're protecting America. The military is protecting us as we sleep. The police force, they are there to protect us so you can sleep better. Otherwise, these criminals be running rampant. They're there to keep things under control, amen? So God bless them. God bless the police. God bless the Navy, the Air Force, the firemen. God bless them. They were there when my mom had the cardiac arrest. I gave my mom CPR. I gave her CPR until they got there. I kept my mom alive with CPR when she had that cardiac arrest, and then they came and hooked her up, and she lived. She made it. But I thank them for being there. They got there like in 4 minutes, but I was giving her CPR mouth to mouth for the 4 minutes before they got there. They said whatever you did kept your mom alive, and she lived another 9 years. I saved my mom's life, man, because I learned that in the Marines. So the Marines save lives. They teach you CPR. You're required to learn CPR, first aid, stopping the blood. You put your hand over a cut. If you don't have a rag, you just put your hand over it. It's something to stop, or a rag, anything to stop the bleeding. But if you don't have anything, just use your hand. Take your shirt off, tie it around. You know, there's things you do, first aid, you know. And so you learn that in the Marines. You learn how to save lives. So, hoorah to the Marines. I'm proud of the military. God bless them all.
Your food's gonna get
Hoorah.
cold.
Oh, yeah, my food already is cold. Food already is. Yeah, I like to talk more than I like to eat. Yeah, I'm on a tangent here. I'm on my soap. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Time to eat. I'll see you. Okay, cut that was perfect. Just like Eddie Wood, my hero, my mentor. And Roger Corman, the king of the B movies, my favorite filmmaker of all times. And Fred the Hammer Williamson, I'm a big fan of his too.